That's no joke. 800, 800.
A day in the life of a triathlete and aspiring Ironman.
But back then, believe it or not, I used to make music. That is speed.
Good morning, people. Hope you're doing okay. We have got a tough session this morning. It's Tuesday. Very fatigued going into the swim, and it's a big swim this week. So, just finished 400 warm-up. We've got a few descends, and then went to main set, which is 800 threshold. 20 seconds rest, 800 again. So, it's a big one. It's a big boy. So, let's see how I manage the fatigue. Get stuck in. After this, we've got S&C. We've also a return to run plan again. We're back on it again with the rehab and the run. So 3 again today. Let's go. Oh, fucking hell. See. That's no joke. Fuck. 800, 800. Threshold pace as well. 134, 135. Strict 20-second rest. I surprised myself there. I didn't think I had that with the fatigue I was going into this session. It's really tough. What really helped is instead of just counting the laps, just take myself away and just lock in and don't even forget about the wall number. And towards the end I glance and see where I'm at, and then I can just up the stroke rate where I needed to. Yeah, average 133, 134 for those 1600, which is not bad. Take all that fatigue away, I think we're sub 130 there for that distance, no rest. So it's good. We've got some skills and drills now, and then still got a fair bit to go, but so you got 11 to catch at fins, double human pull through, human stroke. Technique, focus, freestyle, extend, then catch. What's encouraging is that I've just done a monster set there, and then I'm ready to go again now. It shows the Ironman fitness, endurance coming through. Biggest thing I can say that's helped me more than anything, not only the technical stuff we've done with Rory, but being so religious to the recovery periods. Like, if it's 20 seconds, it's 20 seconds. It's not 35, 40 seconds. And that's the thing that's building the endurance. So if you're an athlete, swimmer, the recovery periods are the most important thing in my opinion, if you want to build endurance. We're moving. The technique's so much better. The big things we're focusing on there, I know you're pushing for time and threshold work. Technique you're largely less thinking about, but for me I'm thinking about a wider hand entry and the kick timing. So left hand in, right kick down, and that little bit more propulsion you get from that. But preserving the kick as much as possible, because you don't want to ultimately in Ironman or triathlon burn your legs off completely. Just being a little bit more tactful through the little flick of the heel, the kick timing there, as opposed to a big leg drop. 425 now. and then another 425s, then 450s. Just technique focus now. So the drill we're focusing on there is the 11 catch. And not true. And then we can't bring this catch until I bring this arm back down, so it's the 11. What I was doing is that promoting that stronger catch here. This area here, with much surface area, to carry as much water as possible and push the water back, not up, back. That's what that's promoting is a stronger catch, more connection. I can actually tell myself off. When you get fatigued, you lose sight of this, you get a weak catch, you're not carrying as much water. So under fatigue is really getting that real. Okay.
Feeling good?
Yeah. 129 for the whole session, through crowd. Very good. Especially with 2 800s in there. So, getting better. Swimming is just getting so much better. Back at it. Session 2. So upper body, strength and conditioning, rehab. This is focusing on the scapular stuff as always. Yesterday was more glute medius and minimus focus. It's coming on. And then we've got a run straight after this. Doing the run after the S&C just so we can get everything firing. So I'll probably do a little bit of glute medius minimus stuff before the run just so it's just all set and ready, just to prevent any niggles or anything else. Obviously we finished that return to run plan and at the end of it started getting a few niggles, so this is our next chance at doing it to make sure we don't go too quickly this time around. Anyway, enough of training. Are you watching the World Cup right now? That's what I want to know. Who are you supporting at the World Cup? I'm English, so I get to support England, which is fun. Are you watching the World Cup?
Well, the game's on at 1 AM.
I know, watching the highlights. No?
Absolutely not.
No, I'm not. I can assure you I'm not watching any of them live, but when I wake up
I'll follow
see the
on
highlights
afterwards,
and everything else.
I normally catch like the first half. If it's on at like 12, then yeah.
Yeah. I'm at 12, you're catching the first half. I'm 3 hours into sleep at that stage.
You've definitely texted me at like 11:30 before now, so that's a lie.
No.
You definitely have.
No, that would have been a long time ago. Right, I promise you, like now, I'm a walking zombie around 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock is lights out for sure. If you're watching, I'd like to know who you're supporting in the World Cup. Where do you think England are going to come? And yeah, are you watching the World Cup? We are, so let's go. Rock and roll. Right, so I'm going to try and turn this workout the outdoor capability of what we've got here. Right.
start before you event, just go gentle. Don't want to hurt you. I know you are. A day in the life of a triathlete, an aspiring Ironman. That's what we're going to try and do, is show you what I get up to today. We've shown you 3 sessions this morning, well 2. I did a 3rd session when Dan went off. And then also just a full day of eating, what I get up to in between the meals with work, all the business calls and everything else I have, what we do with recovery, the recovery boots and everything else, nap in the day, we'll show you everything, so it gives you a little bit of an insight of what a day looks like for me. And for those aspiring triathletes or Ironmen, whether it's something that you can get on board with in the future. So we'll show you everything. If you've got any questions you'd like to see more of, let us know. But Joanne is the boss. You may have met her. She's cooks everything, preps everything, weighs everything, makes sure it's all on the money. So we're going into post-workout meal now, and let's go. So this is just all food just for today. All the meats and everything we've got there, the pineapple that we have with meal 1, peppers and spinach, blueberries, the water we get through. This is also what we have post-bike now, cherry tart as well. And then all the water, and then avocado, kiwis, have that at night later, you'll see all that. So,
How much water you want to do?
How much water, Joanne? It's probably around maybe 6 or 7 litres. It's quite a lot, yeah. It's dependent, and then a lot of electrolytes as well. Doing here is we're just quickly showing you how crazy my fucking life is. So if you see here, everything is diarised to the minute of when I wake up, when I eat, when I travel, what session I've got. So this is all this morning, since waking up this morning to where we are now. Then we're into meetings that you can see straight in. This is a few one-to-ones in the second business, that is FPA, and then we're into a few consults that we've got in the first business. Potentially a new social media manager joining the team here that we're having an interview with Lewis, who's our head of marketing. We've got an ads meeting later as well. Load of meetings, and then we've got a big FPA seminar call. Then we've got ultimately a meeting with our partners over in the US. One final meeting, then off from 8:30. That's how crazy it is. And then we repeat it all up at 5:30, and we go again. You've probably seen this all by now. We've got 4 eggs, 10 grams of olive oil in here. And then here we've got 100 grams of oats, 20 grams of honey, 2 bananas, 100 grams of blueberries, and 30 grams of whey. A little trick for you with how fast-paced and stimulated my life is all the time. This, I try to get as far away from me when I eat as possible. And what I'll do is I'll put it on Do Not Disturb. So I can just relax. Try it out. Not a product pusher. That's the most important thing. Because your consumers will respect you so much more when you display yourself like this. You're not selling features. You're helping them understand this is your problem, this is how we solve the problem. Okay? Another consult, another gentleman joining Peak ID, which is fantastic. It'll get some great results here. So now we've got onto another meal here, which you should see, which we have got 250 grams of salmon, and under there is hiding about 100 grams of white rice. We've got some spinach and red peppers, and we've got 100 grams of pineapple And that is lunch. Oh, also some half an avocado. That is what we're going after right now. Danny's going home for a second to sort himself out, and then he'll be back here. We'll do the next meal, do some short form content, and then the final evening meal. See you in a bit.
So we've just finished a load of short form content. So if you ever are interested in seeing what we actually get up to short form wise, go onto Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, and you'll see my ugly face on there. We did a film for FPA, Peak ID, all that stuff. So it's all done. So that will be up shortly, go check it out. And now Dan and I are off to pick up the bike. So as you know, we've recently had this new cockpit, which gets me out further in front. And obviously in the cockpit, you've got these sort of covers, arm covers, that where your sort of forearms rest as you're going out here. And the problem in this heat with the sweat and the water is that the glue is now, water's got under it and everything else, it's moved. So now Vitor in Crepetto, he's putting some double-sided tape and glue and he's basically handing it back to us. So we're going to collect that. They're going to rush back here, put the bike in, film dinner. So you guys have seen all the food for today. And it gives you a little bit of an insight what we're consuming right now, whilst managing performance, trying to operate a small little deficit as well. And it just gives you as much insight on what's going on and how we are playing it every day at the moment. Hopefully it's been insightful for you guys. It's been a good day of filming. It's been a lot, but it gives you insight to how crazy the life I live. Managing all these businesses, divisions, calls, back to back. You've seen firsthand today how it's relentless, it never ends. And you can kind of see how much strain your nervous system takes with all of this. So a big thing for me that I've been really working on the last few months, turning my phone off a good hour before bed. And I know that may not seem too crazy, but for someone like me, I've really struggled with that in years. I'm constantly on my phone even to when I sleep, and that is really affecting my deep sleep, my REM. So I'm really trying to work in how I can cool my nervous system as much as possible. I've got some bright new red blue light blocking glasses. You should see me in those as well. They're quite a look. But these are all little things I'm putting in place to recover smarter, recover better, so I can perform every single day at the level I need to. So yeah, there you go. So now we're on the way to Alcoos. On we go. Daniel was very complimentary of my voice, my speaking voice, in short form content and everything else. But little does he know where I'm originally from, the West Midlands. We have a different accent and we speak like this, alright. So I can turn it on, I can do both for those who are wondering. But the latter is not particularly attractive in any way. So we speak like this.
You're telling me this posh accent's just all a scam?
It's fabricated. Oh, my mic.
It's
all fabricated. I'm a fraud. No, joking aside, the fuel is crazy right now in Dubai. It is double what it usually is.
I feel like it should come down.
Well,
Given
but if you're any sort of business model, these should just be like, no, we'll keep it the way it is now. We've brought it back up. It's now at this level. These are your new prices. Get used to it. You know?
I feel like they're just going to leave it.
That's what, you know. You can be, I know that the issues are still going on in the world, but the price is the same. And just make a bigger profit margin. There you go.
Yeah, they probably just doubled the profit for the last...
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. So, tell the vlog, where are you going? Why?
I'm going to Thailand.
So you're going to Thailand?
I'm going to Thailand for 9 days. Me and my friends kind of do an annual trip every year. Nobody probably knows, but I used to live in Thailand because my uncle lives there. I've got family there.
Yeah.
I lived there for like 2 years. So once a year I kind of go back, especially when it starts getting hot in Dubai as well. So, and I don't get many opportunities to go away, given that I film people pretty much every day. 5,
So,
6 days.
out of everything you do, you've got long form content like this,
Yes,
you've got short form content, and then obviously you've got the ability to edit and things. What's your main thing where you're like, this is me?
Short form. Short form, filming it and then editing it.
Yeah. So
I
you
would
like
say.
editing as well, yeah?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah,
What
yeah.
is-
It's good.
What is your take on AI right now and taking over editing duties? Are we there now, or is it still time until we get there? Where?
We're not there. It helps. It definitely helps me in terms of like it can speed up my editing, but only like if you know how to use it. You can't.
It's more for
just-
short form, right, rather than long form.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely short form. Like speed up the workflow. But other than that, it's not quite there. I mean,
Okay.
I do think eventually it probably will. Like,
Yeah. Oh, of course, yeah.
Or there'll be like a certain skill set to be able to do it effectively. You'll still get like the AI swap,
Yeah.
and then it'll take people like me, like if anything, some people are scared of it. I'm excited for it because
Yeah.
it just speeds up my workflow on my back end.
Of course, yeah.
If I can utilise it to
Charge more for quicker conveyor.
I can get videos back quicker. I can do it faster. It's
Back in the day when I was coming out Team GB squad, and I was doing a few vlogs back then. When I was coming out of it, I was just vlogging my recovery. That would have been about like 2016. I was actually, when we were talking about like local ball days and stuff like that. And yeah, no, I was using, what was I using? Was it Adobe? It wasn't Adobe Pro, it was Sony Vegas. That's what I was
used to
using.
use Vegas.
Yeah, Sony Vegas.
I used to love Vegas.
And I used to enjoy the editing. I did. I got really, I think I got okay at it. For those who are wondering, we were just talking about back in 2015, 2016, when I was coming out of that setup and I was kind of pivoting, starting business, vlogging a bit and doing that a long, long time ago. But back then, believe it or not, I used to make music. I used to produce and make music, similar to Sony Vegas. It was another little editing tool. I can't remember what it was, but I made house and techno songs.
No way.
Yeah.
DJ Go.
That then followed with me going out to IB for every summer. But
Working or parties?
well, both. Well, but then yeah. So there's a few little clips and sounds, and then I got so addicted to it that I started to make music videos as well. So I got used to really creative with these sort of really funky sort of visuals and everything else. So this questionable tech. So for those who don't know, go and have a gander on SoundCloud. There you go. There's an Easter egg for you. Jago.
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 There you go. So there you go. Now you're learning more behind the businessman and the athlete. There you go. It's so bad. As you can tell,
What was your name?
pretty shit, but
What was your stage name again?
what's the Jago.
Jago.
Jay.
We'll listen to Jago.
Jago. Anyway, there's your, there's enough. But yeah, you get the idea. But that just filled a void for me, you know. That just was pretty fun at the time. It made sense at the time, so I did it. But like in anything, you've got to stick to it. You just got to keep working and working and working it. And you start off shit, and then eventually, brick by brick, years go by, you become something. And that was like what happened to me in business, I guess. Like when I started, you know, I just had a dream. But now, 11 years later, we have 9 companies. We've helped thousands and thousands of people worldwide. We've got staff all over the world. We've raised thousands of underprivileged children. And I can honestly say we've killed it in business over the last 11 years. We've made massive movements, create culture for people, staff, and their families. But that only happened with just showing up every year. It's the same with the music. If you keep showing up doing it, you get there. It's, you know, you just got to play the game. You've got to work and work and work. Find a way, reinvent yourself. Hello. Hi. Okay, can we take?
Yeah, it's just finished.
Oh, you're finishing it now. Don't touch. You think it'll be fine? And then we just leave it in aircon? Yeah? No? You're not sure?
For all the bikes that we have, is the only one that got to the issue.
Really?
First time.
So I'm the problem.
I'm not saying that. Just saying
Hey, we're going quick. That's all that matters. We're going quick.
as long
So,
as you go quick,
so what? So do you think it's the
Alan will go quicker now.
Nah, I don't know about that. I've seen him. I just seen him go out.
We got the new bike
Yeah.
in Arello.
He can draft me if you want. Yeah, he's going Kona.
Yeah, he got the stuff.
That's good. He's a good runner.
I was telling him, like, if you want to get the divorce, go to Corn. If you're not, stay here.
You also saw out Ollie Lockyer. Oliver.
Yes, we did before he goes to.
Yeah, he got a second place as well.
Place, yeah.
You need a sign, Increpetto sign on the podium. No? You need to advertise it.
We don't pay.
No, free marketing fee, surely. These are the wheels we've got. Casual 12.5 grand, as you did. It does translate into speed, that's a good thing.
Does it?
You pay for speed. Yeah, it does, I can tell from experience, yeah. I am quick, but 100% does make a difference. Absolutely. Carbon fiber, rims and everything else, yes. All these little things make a difference. Back wheel disc, wheels, ceramic speed, premium bearing, cockpit out there, that made a huge difference.
Yeah,
I got another 2 kilometers an hour just on that. It's a sport where you pay for speed, but as well, obviously, your own performance as well.
Need to win.
Well, there's that, yeah. It is an expensive sport, but you've got all that expensive, but when we did that FTP test at home, that's just me. No bike, do you know what I mean? We just put out 405 watts for 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Up here is where they do bike fitting, up here. So he's got his lab up here. So he'll strap you in there, and then basically you'll see on the screen the aerodynamics of everything. It's really, really cool. Really good footage. And then here, this is really interesting. This is where they test swim. So you got the jets, and you'll be just swimming in there, and you're fixating here, and they'll just program the speed here. It's really cool. And then they do the running testing up in there. That's where you get your running gait and analysed everything else. So Vitor, he used to be in like the Tour de France. He's top level cyclist. He owns this shop, but he also does a bit of triathlon bits for Second Market. So you see bits and bobs in there. But yeah, if you turn around there, you'll see that's the running gate in there. Really cool. This is your running gate on here. Oh, here we go. There you go. Does it need time now? Yeah? Let's see in a bit, yeah. I'll let you know if it comes off. Okay. Thing is, we can't leave this in the garage downstairs because the heat is what fucks it about. So we've got to get it cool in temperature. Right, let's go. So I would leave it on here because I've got cycle tomorrow, but the heat moves it around. So we've got to take it back up, aircon room, and then bring it in the morning. It's a load of faff, basically. That is speed. That back wheel is a weapon. This cockpit is a dream. It just needs time. It's just flappy. This is still flappy. So what you've got now is 300 grams of chicken. You've got 100 grams of rice. Okay, so just kiwi, full bed, some coleslaw that we'll have here, and then spinach and peppers, and then avocado, 300 grams of chicken, half an avocado, and 100 grams of rice. That'll see us through. And then we've got to prep these for tomorrow morning. So we're up at 4 a.m. cycle, Maidan. So I think it's a fasted section tomorrow. Fat max session tomorrow. Yeah, fasted. Great. Yeah, 220 watts. Zone 1, zone 2. Hello. So we're wrapping up now. The vlog's done. You've seen all the food. Hopefully I gave you some insight today, guys. We've got a few more meetings that I've got to cover, so I won't be eating just now. It will be later. So we've got a seminar now with the FPA client, which is the second business, where we basically help grow and scale online companies, marketing, sales, fulfillment, all that good stuff. So I've got a seminar that I'm leading just now. And that's been the vlog. Hopefully you find it insightful with eating, what we get up to on a day-to-day basis, behind the athlete and what we do, how much we train, what we train. If you've got any more questions or any more insight that you want to see on a day-to-day basis, we'll be sure to film it for you. Like, comment, subscribe. See you later. Peace.